abusive environment makers. I didn't get a lot of them because I was I did get my ass whipped. These it's crazy. I didn't get a lot of them because I was I get my ass whipped. It's crazy. I'm smart. I'm gonna stay away from a bunch of this whole ass whooping shit. Good grades, that's a big deal around it. Oh, that's easy. Got ask them. All I do is read. I got that. Do what they say. Stay out the way, because when they get mad, they whoop your ass. And that's how I really go. Quote unquote good hair. These brown extension cord ass whoopers. Extension cords. So, my point for saying all that is that my point for saying all that my point here is saying all that is Black Lives Matter, so the Black Lives Matter because we were running ourselves so black. I don't think you understand. Listen, somebody's going through a problem. I'm cooning. Dude. I get to a place to where I've never asked something like this. The best example I can make. Y'all all know I collect cars. Y'all all know I collect cars. My favorite one? 1965 Ford Thunderbird. I had this conversation with my son late. Y'all all know I collect cars. My favorite one? 1965 Ford Thunderbird. 1965 Ford Thunderbird. Y'all all know I collect cars. My favorite one? 1965 Ford Thunderbird. I had this conversation with my son, Link, when he's about like 8. And I said, here's how spankings work. If you throw a baseball and it goes through the front window of my car, I'll spank your butt. Here's how spankings work. If you throw a baseball and it goes through the front window of my car, I'm not gonna spank your butt. Spank your butt. No, why not? Because it was a mistake? Exactly. It was a mistake. It was a costly mistake because the windshield for a 1965 Ford Thunderbird, and I'm not going to get one of the cheap ones, I'll get the good glass. It's going to cost about $565. I was going to replace it anyway. So I'm going to go in half with you. And all your allowance will be chewed up until you give me your half. That is what will happen. Now, if I leave a bowl of jelly beans on the table, there's 100 of them there, and I'll tell you, don't touch those jelly beans, and I come back, and there are 1997 jelly beans in there, so you about to get the butt whooper. I tell you, don't touch me, you give me your hand. That's what happens. Now, if I leave a bowl of jelly beans on the table, and there's 100 of them in there, and I tell you, don't touch those jelly beans, and I come back, and there are 97 jelly beans, and there are 97 jelly beans over there, so you're about to get the butt whooping of your lifetime. There's jelly beans, and I come back, and there are 97 jelly beans over there, so you about to get the butt whooping over 3 jelly beans. Because you defied my word when you understood it. And it needs to be a stiff consequence for that. A stiff one. And any time that you directly define me, it will more likely, when you're young, be physical. With an explanation direct you afterwards. Here's why. Here's what you did. The same things we're talking about. Just a few seconds before we get the ass hand test, we say, weigh your ass on my hand as the toughest. Right before we did that, I told you. That's what I told you to do. You understood me. You either lied, certain things, or we got here by this. And now here's the consequences. I'm gonna take you in this room. I'm gonna pull your pants down. I'm gonna pull your underwear down. I'm gonna take my hand on an object. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Right up in your ass. I'm gonna put the heat. I'm gonna take you in this room. I'm gonna pull your pants down. I'm gonna pull your underwear down. I'm gonna take my hand, not some object. I'm gonna whoop your ass. What we got here by this. And now here's the consequences. I'm taking you in this room. I'm gonna pull your pants down. I'm gonna pull your underwear down. I'm gonna take my hand, not some object, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. Right on your ass, I'm gonna put the heat. When I'm done, we're gonna then discuss why and tell you how to stay out of that trouble or worse. And I'm gonna put the heat. When I'm done, we're gonna then discuss why and tell you how to stay out of that trouble or worse, so you won't get an ass whooping and privilege revoked. How to stay away from that. And I'm gonna let you know I'm only doing this because these are really big lessons in the future that I need you to get to now, son. I love you. I love you. I always gonna let you have to say back. I'm doing this because these really big lessons in the future that I need to get to you now, son. I love you. I love you, but I always need to know that. You don't have to say it back to me right now because you're mad at me right now. And that's okay. But I love you. I'll be mad. That's why I whip your ass. Not me. Now, unmute yourself. Let's see you, Kel. I love you. I just put the bunk beds on me. He'll be 5 next week. Finish us at the bunk beds. themselves. Perfect. Perfect. But the cheap ones, whatever it is, it works. The cheap ones, the rails pop out if you put enough pressures. I got some of that. Then for the 4th time, just now, I was like, because Daddy ain't here right now. Daddy is wiping on the floor. Daddy. Dad. Did it by itself? Okay, we're gonna step in. Nah, step in. What you do? What you just did? Can you do it if you're that type of dad? You're the type of dad to move the goalpost. You move the goalpost because I told you what not to do. Since you broke it, I'm going to move it so you can. It does not tell you that my rule is wrong. You don't learn what you learn is I push your rule far enough, you'll push it back. That's the lesson you teach me. I can tell that to a close friend of mine who's trying to buy his son a Toyota Camry. I tell you, your son is a gorilla. You need a Jag. I got you. Who's trying to buy his son a Toyota Camry. I can tell a nigga, your son's a gorilla. He needs a Jag. I got you. Okay, I ain't trying to sell this. I'm trying to sell this Jeep. I'll give it to you for a real decent price. For what's in your budget. You need to buy your son no Camry. His son did something that he wasn't supposed to do. He took the keys back and he said, I gotta sit here, not near the window, because I know my son has an extra key. I'm worried about him taking the car. I said, that's the difference between me and you. I got 3 sons. I got 3 sons at the time. No, Blakey was out. I got 4 sons. And I guarantee you, if I say, don't take my car, I'll leave that motherfucker running. Because I said, don't take my car, and my oldest son will not take my car because I raised them that my word is law. Because I thought about it when I said it. Before I said, don't hang on the bumpers, you know what I thought about? Somebody ignoring that. Everybody going to bed in a loud noise in the middle of the night. We hear that the 2 of you had your necks broken when your older brother fell on it. That's why I thought about it when I said it. So you said slacks I'm taking out?